The latest numbers from new CBS News national polling find President Biden and former President Donald Trump running neck and neck among likely voters. Taking a closer look at the numbers from 7 important battleground states, including Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, the picture stays the same, with Biden and Trump virtually tied. This after Biden ended his D-Day anniversary trip to France and Trump returned to the campaign trail for the first time since his felony conviction, with events in Phoenix and California before finishing off with a rally in Las Vegas on Sunday. Joining me right now to discuss in Studio 57 is CBS News' Executive Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto. So, Anthony, thanks for being with us. This is the first CBS News poll on voter sentiment since Trump's felony conviction. Did that move the needle?
A little bit, right? And I emphasize a little bit because it hasn't dramatically changed the race. But let me tell you why. For context here, you have most voters saying that conviction is not a factor. Right? A few people do, but most of them don't. And then you put that in context with other issues, and the top ones are the economy and inflation, and the Trump conviction ranks way down here. There's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is that Republicans do not say this is a top issue. They think the trial was political. They think the charges weren't serious. So they are somewhat behind this low ranking. Having said that, that's where we are. But what we do see, and I'm going to scroll down here and find these turnout numbers because this is really important. What you've got is a little bit of the Democrats being activated, being motivated by trying to vote against Donald Trump as much as for Joe Biden. I'll show you that in a second. But take a look at this. In the battlegrounds, you now have Democrats saying they're just as likely to vote as Republicans are, and that wasn't always the case. So this is sort of motivated a little bit more from that Democratic base that Joe Biden had been having a relative amount of trouble with relative to the Republicans, Lindsay.
What do you think campaigns might do with information like this, how they might pivot?
Well, take a look at this. I'm going to scroll back here to the motivation for a lot of those Joe Biden voters. This number here, why are you voting for Joe Biden? To oppose Donald Trump has gone from 47 now up to 54,
Wow.
and a majority of his voters there. That's part of that activation that I talked about.
And likability went down.
And, well, you're right, because they like Biden.
As the main factor.
As the main factor, that's right. So, look, in many ways, the Biden campaign, in some ways, wants this to be about Donald Trump, right? So you've got them looking at whether or not people say that their choice between the two is about Donald Trump. And Joe Biden does very well among the voters who say that. However, by comparison, when this is a referendum in voters' minds about Joe Biden, he loses by almost 2-1.
I want to ask you a trick question because I don't know how much the poll dived into concerns about the economy. But economy, on the slide you just showed us, was the #1 issue for Republican voters.
Yep.
How do you reconcile that with the reality of the economic picture, which is that inflation is falling, wages are increasing, unemployment is still relatively low? I mean, the overall picture, as we've been reporting here at CBS News 24/7, is that this is a strong economy.
Well, that's a great question. And in many ways, it's the most important question of this election in this way. We know about the macro numbers that you described. The stock market is up. But then again, a lot of people don't have investments in the stock market. We know that the macro numbers, the rate of inflation is going down. And yet, for many people, they report prices have not dramatically fallen. So it's a little bit like sort of asking people to do calculus on the fly, right? The rate's slowing, but they're still paying a lot of money for their goods and services. So in the polling, they keep telling us that those high prices are a factor, that those high prices are impacting their financial bottom line. And that's the lens through which they view the economy.
That is so important. Thank you for breaking that down for all of us, Anthony Salvanto.